Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is the first episode of the story, where we see the history of Namikaze Uzumaki Naruto develop in the Shinobi World. He will develop a new dojutsu, the most powerful one, with the help of a demon fox sealed inside it, and he will gather powerful ninja in Leaf Village for his plans. Create a new village. To show your support, like and subscribe. Let's get this show going. What could he do? What has he done? Why? Where could he run and hide? He was hungry, bleeding, and tired, and those bastards were running after him for hours now. It was his birthday. He saw an alley out of the corner of eye and ran in. A dead end. Now what? People gathered around the 5-year-old boy with blonde hair and blue eyes, calling him demon, bastard, murderer and so on. It was October 10th, the anniversary of the Kyuubi attack, and they would have revenge on the brat responsible for their losses 5 years ago. Little Naruto turned around facing his fate. It was never this bad before. Usually they limited themselves to fists and feet, and not weapons. So who were the people wearing green jackets with the weapons in their hands? The crowd got closer to little boy. 2 figures were watching from rooftop. Did you get the names of those chunins for Ibiki? Yes. Should we proceed? Well, normally if there were no weapons I would not interfere, but with those kunai, I think we should. But those chunins may make excuses like defending themselves or the villagers from the boy. Then we will act as soon as they attack. Understood. To the mob, it looked like there was something different in the boy. Most of the time he would just cry for mercy, but this time he showed no emotion. He stood there with his eyes closed. Was he planning on using his demonic powers against the village again? One chunin started to attack, followed quickly by the other. The boy was still standing there with his eyes closed, smiling. When Naruto heard the footsteps he knew this was the end, and that he would die. He just hoped it would be quick and painless. Suddenly there was the sound of poofing and people going wild with protest, followed by several footsteps running back to the street. He felt a hand on his shoulder, then the warmth on his skin. Opening his eyes found himself in front of Oji-san, otherwise known as the Hokage, the leader of the village. Oji-san, are you okay Naruto? Hi. Good job Anbu, dismissed. Hi, said the 2 masked shinobi and disappeared in a puff of smoke. Oji-san, why the villagers hate me? Why do they call me a monster? Why do they beat me every day? Naruto. Sarutobi Hiruzen, the Hokage of the Konoha, the professor in the Shinobi World, just stood there looking at the poor boy. Should he tell him? He knew it was just matter of time. Sooner or later someone would tell him the story, and Naruto was possibly old enough now to communicate with it. So, better to tell him now, instead of hearing it from another source. Naruto, please sit down. I have a few things to tell you. After some time Naruto was banging his head on the desk. Hearing of the real history of Kyuubi, and the sealing of it inside him was too much for Naruto. So does this make me demon? No. Have you ever heard of storage scrolls? Hi. The scrolls that use seals for storing things in it. Yes, for example, if we have a scroll with a sealed kunai in it, does it change the nature of the scroll from paper to metal? No. I know it will be paper because I burnt one of those as a prank on a genin girl with dark purple hair and bright purple eye that walks with the snake Teme. Now if it was changed to metal, it wouldn't burn, would it? No, it wouldn't. So as you can see, you are like the scroll, and Kyuubi is like the metal. In other words, you are and will be human for all of your life. Oji-san, can I ask you something? Can I go to academy? I want to be a ninja. Oh. And why is that? I want to protect myself. I want to be powerful, and if I find friends later I want to protect them. That's a very good goal. I'll make it official tomorrow. I have one more request Oji-san. I want to learn how to read and write so I can start using the library. Okay. Let me write a letter first. As Sarutobi started writing the letter Naruto was in deep thought. When he finished the letter Naruto asked, Oji-san, is there any way for me to speak with the Kyuubi? Now Sarutobi was in shock. looking deep into Naruto's eyes and searching for the reason behind such a question and considering any possible future dangers from his response. Why not? He will learn to contact it sooner or later. The old man told himself. Naruto, you can speak with it if you get training, but you should keep in mind it may try to manipulate you and play with your mind when you do, which is something you should be on guard against. For the first step you should learn how to read and write so you can go to academy. I'll ask one of the Chunins to teach you and help you learn how to meditate. This way you can contact and speak with the Kyuubi. After that we will see what we should do. Here, take this scroll and give it to the librarian. She will teach you how to read and write after seeing the scroll. Now let's go get dinner, and after that I'll show you your new personal apartment. It was first time Naruto ever went to a public place and they didn't throw him out. He was not sure if it was because of Oji-san or not. But when a nice girl a few years older than him came in and called him cute, he blushed and Oji-san chuckled to himself. After the delicious dinner known as ramen, the owner of the stand spoke with the Hokage and called Naruto. Okay young man, as Hokage-sama told me you'll get tickets for lunch and dinner every day and you are welcome whenever you want to eat ramen. And don't worry, I don't pay attention to what those fools call you. For now, go and get some sleep. After thanking the old man, Naruto walked with the Hokage to Naruto's new home. It was dark when they stopped in front of the building. It was old but in good shape. Sarutobi opened the door and led Naruto in. Here we are. I have a little surprise for you tomorrow. Come by my office at 8 a.m. sharp. Now good night and have a pleasant dream. After saying good night to Oji-san, Naruto went to bedroom and fell asleep. Instantly, the next morning, Naruto was running straight to the Hokage's office. Right at 8 he burst into the office in front of the old man. Hello Naruto, are you ready for your surprise? Hi, said the hyperactive boy. They stopped in front of a shinobi store. Oji-san, maybe you should do the shopping while I wait out here. Anytime I go to a store they either throw me out or overcharge me. Naruto, the owner of this shop is an old friend of mine and I think he would welcome you. If you're going to be a shinobi, you need to dress appropriately. I know you like orange, but honestly it's not a good color for a shinobi. You'd be spotted quickly in those bright colors, so keep in mind that for clothing, you must use natural colors like gray, dark blue, black, or the worst color of all, green. It'll help you to blend with environment and hide. I still have nightmares about that jumpsuit I got Guy for his birthday. I only hope he managed to destroy it with his extreme training methods. After the little discussion, they entered the shop. The owner was an old man with a scar going on the left side of the face. After seeing the Hokage and greeting him, when he saw the boy he had nice, warm smile. Hello young man, how can I help you? Surprised by his kindness, Naruto didn't know how to react, so he did the only thing he could think of, asking the Hokage for help. We need a few shinobi outfits for him, and a few kunai and shuriken. Sure, now come with me. What color you prefer? After a moment of consideration, Naruto chose black. They went to the back of the shop where the clothing was located. After several minutes they came back. Now Naruto wore black wooden sandals, black pants with a large number of pockets, a black fishnet shirt, and on top of that he had a black jacket with several pockets for scrolls. Can you do me a favor, Jiji-san? Asked Naruto, referring to the shopkeeper. What do you need, boy? I need metal plates fixed under my sandals so when I kick, they'll be more powerful. Okay. Go and pick out your weapons, and I'll have them when you get back. Naruto and Sarutobi continued to browse around the shop. Sarutobi bought 50 kunai and 100 shuriken for Naruto and was watching the young boy's reaction to all the weapons around them. Years of experience taught him that if the boy would use any kind of kenjutsu later, he would show affection to the appropriate weapon now. Imagine his surprise when Naruto started to look for storage scrolls, senbons, and a standard katana with simple sheath. Looks like a professional hunter nin to me. He noticed Naruto's questioning look and chuckled. You prefer the katana and senbons? Naruto scratched the back of his head sheepishly and nodded. So, after seeing your outfit color, how about I give you another gift? Take that black katana and a few storage scrolls and I'll get the rest of your equipment. Naruto's face lit up after hearing that and grabbed the katana. Now, the only problem he could think of was, how am I going to get all this stuff home? Thinking about it for a moment, he asked the owner if they could seal his new belongings in one of the storage scrolls. After they sealed everything into a scroll, Sarutobi came to the owner with 4 black straps, a black face mask, and a pair of sunglasses. They paid the owner and started walking to Academy. What were those straps and mask and glass for Oji-san? Well, the straps are really training weights. Wear them on your arms and legs anytime you train to help you develop muscle mass, and when you take them off after several years, you'll be unbelievably fast. When you start getting used to the weight, all you have to do is channel a little chakra to the weights, and they will get heavier. The mask is for hiding your whisker marks and the glasses are for hiding your eyes from others. Keep in mind, by hiding your facial features and eyes, your enemy won't know what are you thinking or where are you looking, so they will be helpful. How do they work? I mean seals. You know, I heard people call you Seal Master and I want to learn it from you. You surprise me every time you speak. Naruto, well, first you need to learn reading and writing. Then you need to learn how to use chakra. After that I'll start teaching you the art of sealing. But it takes years to become a master, and you need very nice handwriting for it. So if you want to learn it, try to have good handwriting. Hi. They stopped their conversation when they reached to Academy. Sarutobi informed a Chunin with a scar on his nose named Iruka, and the Chunin began the procedure of registering Naruto. In the same time, Sarutobi finished the weight straps and fixed them on Naruto. Now Naruto felt like his muscles were on fire just from trying to move. Deciding to start his training now, he decided to run to the library, after saying goodbye to Old Man. When he finally got to the library, he was exhausted. Holy God of Ramen, it's hard to walk with all of this weight, said the blonde, talking to no one in general. Hello, can I help you? Called a girl behind the desk. When Naruto looked at the girl, he blushed a deep red. She was the epitome of beauty. Long dark hair with blood-red eyes. Hello Tenshinhan, Oji-san told me that you'll help me after reading this. Giving the scroll Hokage gave him to now blushing girl. Tenshi-chan? Well, let's see. The girl opened the scroll and started reading it. Naruto watched her, having different reactions from time to time. After finishing it, the girl looked at him with warm smile. So Naruto, you don't know how to read or write, and you are starting the academy soon, so you need to learn very fast. My name is Kurenai and I'd be more than happy to teach you. Just keep in mind that Hokage-sama gave you permission to access all sections of library. This includes the academy student, Genin, Chunin, and Junin levels. God knows why, but he even gave you permission for secret section. Of course, you'll need to ask him for the seal release technique for that section. Don't tell anyone about this because they would be jealous and may harm you. Hi. By the way, can I ask your rank? I'm a new Chunin and started this job 2 months ago. Now should we start the class? Hi Kurenai-sensei. It was the final days of the first year of the academy. Naruto managed to find some friends for himself. A large boy that didn't like to called fat. His name was Choji, a lazy boy that liked to lay back and watch the clouds, known as Shikamaru. A boy with Bugs as his partner, who was usually silent most of the time but was very observant and logistical, named Shino. And finally a blonde girl who loved to fight with a certain pink-haired girl about emo boy. Her name was Ino. Actually, his first meeting with Ino was very fun. Flashback no jutsu. It was a normal day in the academy, during lunchtime. Naruto was sitting next to his friends Shika, Choji and Shino. Shino was letting his bugs out to eat their food. Suddenly a high-pitched screech was heard all over Konoha, and Naruto fell to the floor with a heavy weight on his chest. The person on top of him was trembling and gripping his shirt. Looking at the person's face, he saw a very nice blonde girl whose face was white. Are you okay, Blondie? What? said the blonde girl, blinking once or twice while trying to gather her thoughts. Well, you know, you screamed just now and tackled me, and now your face is pale and you're trembling. Are you okay? Oh, sorry. It's just I'm scared of bugs. Suddenly remembering her position on top of the blonde boy, she jumped up, looking around to be sure that forehead girl didn't see this. After that, she turned around hoping the guy she jumped on was Sasuke, but instead she found herself looking into the deep blue eyes of a blonde-haired boy. He's cute. Wait. What am I saying? Sasuke is more cute, yeah. But still, look at those eyes, are they real? They are so nice, just like mine, but deeper in color. Are you okay, miss? Your face is red and you're drooling, said Naruto, hoping that the girl didn't have any health problems. Oh, none of you business. This never happened. Okay. Whatever you say. By the way, my name's Naruto. Ino. Kai. Now they were in the library. He went to the storage section, hoping to find some scrolls on chakra control. Iruka-sensei told him that he has large amount of chakra, so he needed to do more advanced exercises to get better control. Looking at the receptionist, he remembered her as Tenshinhan from a few months ago. He wasn't sure, but it seemed like she was having problems concerning one of her friends. Said friend ran away with a certain snake Teme and was found 2 months later with amnesia. She didn't remember anything from before, and Tenshinhan left the academy job to help her friend. Maybe I should go to the hospital and pay them a visit later today. Yeah, I'll definitely go. Thinking back to the task at hand, he went on and found some nice scrolls about chakra control, and went back to the desk and started to read and copy some of the advanced ones for later use. Geez, why can you go to any section and pick what you want? Most of these are advanced ones for Junin level shinobi, you can't even use them. Mendux, said Shikamaru. Shika. I think he knows what he's doing, right Shino? Said Shoji, munching on his chips. Indeed. By the way he's searching systemically and taking notes and copying the more advanced ones. I'd say you are developing your own personal library, Naruto. Hee hee. You know, I'm not sure how long I'll have permission to access to every section, so I thought I either learn or copy as much as I can. Said the blonde, scratching back of his head with a fox-like smile hidden under his mask. It was around sunset when Naruto got to the hospital, and finally located the receptionist. Hello, can you help me? I'm looking for my sensei's friend's room. She had been in the hospital for about a month now. She has a bad case of amnesia. Oh, are you looking for Mitarashi Anko, friend of Yuhi Kurenai? Yeah, I think so. Well, she's in room 305. Be careful. She can get very aggressive if you try to force her to remember things about her past. Thanks. Don't worry. I just wanted to say hello to my sensei. Naruto went to the door. Opening it, he saw Kurenai sitting next to the bed, feeding her friend. Hello Tenshinhan, said Naruto. Kurenai turned around to look into a pair of deep blue eyes, but unfortunately, this caused a chain action. Anko looked at the incomer without emotion at first, but suddenly her face grew full of rage and she started radiating killer intent. She grabbed an apple and threw it at the blonde boy, shouting things like, "Damn foxy brat," and, "Give my scrolls back." This caused Naruto to run for his life while shouting, "Crap, crap, crap, I'm so dead. Now she knows where she can find me." Kurenai was in shock. One moment, Anko was as still as a stone. The next minute she was red as tomato, shouting about scrolls and the fox brat. She didn't even remember her name, her career as shinobi, and now she. Anko, are you all right? That damn foxy brat stole my scrolls. I'll kill him. Oh my god, now Anko was crying like she hadn't in years. Kurenai, I remembered him from my past. In the words of Naruto, holy ramen god, said Kurenai, smiling from ear to ear with tears in her eyes. Thank you, Naruto, I owe you one. Now relax Anko, and don't try to push yourself harder to remember anything, but I think that nice little foxy brat as you call him is a good starting point. Starting tomorrow morning you'll meditate and try to remember things around this scroll incident, okay? Hi, I'm tired correckin'. So I'm just going to go to sleep. Okay, said a yawning Anko. Sure. 1 month later, Naruto was in the academy yard with his friends eating their lunch, when suddenly he saw something, and started yelling, crap, while he ran as fast as he could. Shino turned around to see the reason behind this. He saw there were two Chunins walking in their direction. What have you done now, Naruto? He thought to himself. Hello, can I help you? Well, we are looking for the brat that ran away. Just tell him he has nothing to fear from me and that I want to thank him. Tell him to go to Kurenai's place so I can deliver him my message later, okay? Sure. After they left, Naruto came back to yard. Thank God they didn't find me. I was about to die, you know, said the blonde to his friends, Mendux. Munch, munch. Well, she had a message for you. She said that you don't need to afraid of her and she just wanted to thank you. And she is waiting for you at Kurenai's place. Who is this Kurenai Baka? Asked Ino. You remember Tenshinchen from library? The girl with the red eyes? Yeah. Well, she is Kurenai-chan and she is the one who taught me how to read and write. Mendux. After academy, Naruto ran to Ichiruka Ramen. Entering the stand, he yelled, Hello old man, can you bring me the usual? Hello Naruto, father in not here. Sit down as I make your ramen and tell me how was the day, said a young girl with brown hair color. Well, do you remember the Kunoichi I burned her scroll as prank? She was the friend of Tenshinchen named Anko. She was the apprentice OK Snake Teme who was lost, and our blonde continued to tell the story eating ramen. Now you see, I'm screwed. I don't know what she planned for me, but I'm scared. If I don't go, I'm sure she and Tenshinchen will be angry and upset. And if I go, she will kill me even if she says other way. What should I do? You don't have knowledge about girls, do you? Asked Ayama. Seeing the boy shaking his head as no, she continued, Okay now. First of all, girls like flowers, so if you are going to visit a girl, remember to stand by and buy flower for her. Second, they like to hear nice stories, and I mean none of those shinobi stuff and killing and blood. I mean stories that make them laugh. At last, they like hearing nice words about themselves. Remember to appreciate them as they are and try to never annoy them. If you keep these in mind and try them, I'm sure you'll win every woman's heart. Hearing all of these and analyzing them, Naruto knew exactly what he should do. Thanking the girl and running out, he said, You are such a nice, charming, lovely girl, Ayamekan, thanks. Now said girl had a red shading face that would put every tomato in shame. Wow, he really knows how to make his way for women's heart, said a newcomer to the stand that had face covered with a mask with an orange book in hand. Hash 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 hash. It was at sunset when Naruto stopped in front of Kurenai's house. After visiting Yamanaka's flower shop and several minutes of teasing by Ino, she had 2 banquet of flower for his Tenshinchen and for her friend. He had reviewed every bit of speech he would say to Anko, but still he was nervous. Taking a deep breath, knocked on the door and waited, hoping that the person opening the door will be Kurenai. But froze when the door opened and he looked to his doom. By the door stand the scary smiling Anko. H. Hello Ankich. Ch. Chan, stuttered the blonde. Hello, Ankichan ha. Tilting her head to one side gazed the purple-head Kunoichi. Ya, you know, I'm sorry for what I had done before. Here, these are for you. Giving her flowers to her, Naruto closed his eyes. I hope it'll work. Please, Holly God of Ramen, let it work. His eyes snapped open when he sensed soft lips on his cheek. After blinking twice, he understood that Anko kissed his cheek. Putting his hand on his cheek, he gut blushed. What was that for? Aren't you mad at me? Won't you kill me? Now, how can I kill such a cute, lovely foxy when he buys me flowers and apologizes? Wow, was the only thing he could say. Come in. Kurenai is making dinner and I think it'll be fun to have dinner with you. Who knows, maybe you can help me remember some of my past, said Anko, smiling at the reaction she got from the blonde. Moving from the door, she let Naruto in, guiding him to room, calling for Kurenai. Kureken, come. See who we have as guest. Hello Naruto. Welcome. You didn't hurt him, Anko, did you? Said Kurenai, entering the room and taking her own flowers from Naruto with a little blush on her face. Of course not. He is such a cute foxy. Pouting Anko, answering her friend. And I was the one who wanted to say nice things to both of you beauty queens, said Naruto, smiling and scratching back of his head sheepishly, which caused both the girls to blush and giggle. Hash 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 hash. It was night and Naruto, lying down in bed, was thinking about what happened in Kurenai's house. Dinner gone smoothly, with him telling some funny stories about his pranks that caused lots of shinobis laugh and some chasing after him. He was hoping that telling about those happy times help Anko remember something. The only time it worked was when he told about his biggest prank, painting Hokage Monument. When he was telling the story, Anko listened carefully. Suddenly something snapped in her mind and she was shouting about stupid little foxy brat chasing after him, shooting kunai, and telling him about long run she had that day after him and that her lost was the only failure mission she had in life. It was funny because right as the middle of chasing him she stopped suddenly, deep in thought, and with blink an eye again chasing him around the table with tears running down her face, this time fighting to catch him and hug him for kissing him as reward for his help, that Kurenai helped this time willingly. Laughing for some minutes. After relaxing he was deep in thought. It looks like she needs so much time to remember her past. I don't know what that snake Teme had done to her, but when I see him he has a hell to reply and pay for. I saw people looking to her like they look at me and calling her bad things. Not demon off curse, so I'm sure she has no problem like me, but she is deep in shit. It needs a lot of willpower not to lost humanity with people treat you like this. I'll definitely help him. She needs me. She needs someone that can understand the burden she carries, and God knows no one better than me can understand her. But how can I help her? I'm not that powerful and I don't have the power to change things for her in the village. But again, Tenshinhan told me that I'm the greatest help when I was saying goodbye. I think she was speaking about me being around her and being nice and make her happy. Yeah, this is the only thing I can do for her. By the way, why I feel funny every time they kiss my cheek, or why they blushed every time I said nice things about them. This continued on for some time until the train of thoughts went on until he was thinking about the night Hokage told him about the Kyuubi. I wonder why did that damn fox attacked Konoha. Come to think of it, he is a demon, but even as a demon he needs reason for attacking. Now I remember Ojisan told me he will find someone helping me for meditation. I don't know what it is, but no matter how hard the training will be, I'll make it until I can contact the fox. By the way, now I remember that old man must help and teach me sealing. I'll visit him tomorrow right after academy no matter what, and by thinking this, the hyperactive blonde closed his eyes and soon the Anbu guarding his window for any kind of attack could hear him calling Tenshinhan and crazy beautiful queen in his dreams. It was about 6 months from his first visit to Anko at Kurenai's house now. Naruto started to learn the basics of sealing from Hokage, and Kurenai agreed to help him on meditation. The first days of meditation wasn't easy at all because it was hard for Naruto to sit and don't move or speak, but after about a month he had good progress and now he could sit and meditate for hours. It was 3 hours after academy time and Naruto was in deep meditation. As Kurenai instructed, he was looking deep in his memories and brain for any kind of extra chakra flow that may be from Fox. But he was not progressing at all. It was 3 months now and he couldn't contact with damn Fox. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. After all, maybe he is not in my brain. If the seal is in my stomach, is there where I should look for it? Now Naruto started to concentrate on his chakra flow in tenketsus and chakra flow in his body going deep to the core around his stomach. Suddenly he found something strange. Some sort of chakra that was wild, full of anger and hatred. Concentrating on it, He followed the flow and after an hour he found the core for it. It was slightly to the side of his own core of chakra. Now he thought about the way he must contact with the core. He tried to send mental notes to it. But no progress. Come to think of it, it looks like chakra flow only. So maybe I should send chakra to it instead on mental thoughts. Now molding some chakra and sending it to his new-found core of strange chakra. Something snapped in his brain and he was unconscious. He opened his eyes and found himself in a dark place full of rooms with closed doors. Where am I? Is this my brain? Or is it my chakra flow system? I can sense this warm chakra and what does that sound? It's like someone snorting. Maybe I found him. Let's go back. Moving to the direction of the sound, soon he found himself in front of a cage in the middle of big room. He was standing in water. On the doors of the cage it was a paper with the word, seal, on it. I found you, damn fox. Now it's time to show me your face and answer some of my questions. Haha, it looks like my little host is here. Hee hee, long time waiting for you, brat. Okay. First of all I want to ask some questions. I don't want to misjudge you, so will you tell me the truth? Demons never lie. Okay, first of all, why you attacked Konoha? It's a long time, Kit. But putting it simple, I was in some chakra problem each woman being has once per month and it makes me weak. I was sleeping trying to rest, suddenly I heard some noises. When I opened my eyes I found myself in front of some humans. Well, I was shocked because no one had summoning contract for me or any Kitsune clan. I was panicked and those damn humans tried to attack and kill me even before asking me about the situation. Up until now I don't know how was it possible to summon me in this realm without any contract. And I don't know who summoned me. It was told that people who has Sharingan Eye in its full end stage can summon demons without any contract, but it will kill their body and make their soul wander in their realm. So as you see, I had no desire to attack or kill people in your country. It responses some of my questions, but I must find who made this summoning and I must speak with Oji-san. Now you told that you had a problem in your chakra system, so you was weak, but what was that with being normal for every woman being? Does it mean that you are female, fox? Yeah. And actually I can change my shape if you like to see me in human being form. It's not a real transformation, but remember that demons are pure chakra with no body mass. They are just compressed chakra. So I can change shape without any problem to anything. Do you like to see me in human form? Hi, be careful about nose bleeding. Don't worry, it's not a real bleeding, but if you believe that you have nose bleeding, your brain will make it real and you'll have it in real world. But if you control yourself, then nothing will happen in real world. What do you mean? Why I should be careful? But before Naruto could think or blink, there stood in front of him a very nice developed female human form with bloody red eyes and hair color. Poor Naruto. When he looked to her, he had seen an adult female body totally nude. For the first time in his life. Wow, you rock. Well, thank you. I think, said the foxy lady with a blush in her face. She was looking deep in Naruto's physical appearance, thinking about weakness of her host in manners of muscular mass and behavior. Kit, you need to work on your body so much. If you want to be powerful, you need to do more than just using the weights and not adding the weights. Also, you need to do more exercises each day when you are waking up. Well, I'm doing it, but you know I was hated by most of the villagers and because of that was malnourished for about 6 years of my first of life. So I think no matter how much I try I will have problem with my body. Maybe I can help you. I can give you a chakra boost and it will help you, but if we need more than that we'll think about a growing jump some years later from now on. Thanks, Kyuchin, no problem, honey. Now I want something very special from you. But first let me lecture you a little on shinobi life. Well, it's a very hard life full of death, bodies and blood. When you are in the field fighting with your enemies, most of the time you are trying to kill the most powerful one first. When you are facing your opponent, you'll do some estimation and you'll looking for his weak points, and almost always you'll plan you fight based on these weak points. So now I want you to try and learn to change your behavior to someone some stupid and happy to go all the time. Most people won't take someone like this as a powerful opponent, and most of the time they will underestimate you. This strategy will give you an element of surprise that will help you to have upper hand in combat. Keep in mind that with element of surprise even the worst shinobi can win the battle against a powerful one. So you mean I should make a fool of myself and make myself the dead last of the class? I don't like it, said Naruto, frowning at the fox. Being dead last has nothing with what I'm asking you to so. I want you to change your personality on exterior surface but be powerful internally. You should do your shinobi homeworks as best as you can, and you should train every day and show the others that you are a good shinobi. But keep your most powerful jutsus to yourself and don't tell anyone you know them. From tomorrow morning I want you to start and copy Junin and Chunin level jutsus you can find in library. And I want you to start Jinin level chakra control exercise. Ask your sensei about chakra control exercises and we'll choose which one you need. For tonight it's all the things I should tell you. From tomorrow when you want to contact me just make a mental note and in the same time send chakra to my seal. And this way we can speak with each other without you being here. Of course if you like to come here to see me and peek on me I'll be more than happy, said the Kyuubi, and with saying last words he blinked to Blonde and started to giggle seeing that poor boy got a real bloody nose when he faded and gone to real world. It's about 2 years now. Naruto, sitting in the swing looking at the new graduated ones and their family, was thinking about his own graduation 1 year later. He was thinking about the shinobi life and being a leaf shinobi. A shinobi for a village that will not appreciate you. He was thinking about the possibility of becoming Hokage and change the village to better place by politics and ninja stuff. Kit, you know that they won't let you becoming Hokage easily and they'll try to make it hard to go upper in ranks for you. They will use everything they have for making you a lifetime genin and restrict you to this village and take the possibility of becoming Chunin and Junin from you. And why is that? They afraid me. So they will try to restrict you to village so they can keep an eye on you. And by the same time with limiting you from growing up they will restrict you from being as powerful as you must be. Any solution for this? You must forget your dream of being the cage of this poor developed village and find a new place to make your own country and develop your own village of shinobi. I'm not that much powerful and I think I cannot trust so many foreigners for using them as shinobi for new village. How will this happen then? For the first problem, you must start a nice plan. You must keep it secret for yourself. You must start gathering all information you can for jutsus and other shinobi things you can find in this village. For the second problem, you must start finding friends, people who appreciate you as who you are, and they must be powerful ones. I'm sure in long time you'll find these people. For now just start gathering information. You copied all the valuable things in library. Not yet. You know they are too much and copying them with all people around is a hard job. It needs time. I think I have a solution for this, but you need to find the secret scroll Hokage keeps in his office. There must be a jutsu in it that will help you make bunchins that has their own brains and will follow your orders. This way you'll have a better help for copying multiple scrolls in the same time. Now for keeping others busy when you are doing this, you can use pranks. Just you need to plan for nice good pranks that shakes whole village like a big explosion and keep everyone busy. When they are busy with your pranks and maybe chasing you for doing so, your clones will have time for copying more jutsus, and this will do the job, I think. And how should I know the place of hidden scroll and how should I get it? I think one of your teachers will be more than happy to help you on this thing, Iruka-sensei. No, my stupid boy. He is so loyal to Hokage. I'm speaking of that Mizuki brat. It seems that he is power hungry. And I think he is thinking for getting the scroll. I'm not sure about it, but I think you can speak with him with careful approach and try to do it when no other one hears you. Hi. Hash 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 hash. Next day Naruto found Mizuki on the yards eating his lunch away from other teachers or students. Thinking that the time and place was proper, he sit down near him. Hey Mizuki-sensei, how is everything? Hello Naruto. Everything is nice. I like sunny days. Mizuki-sensei, I have a question. I'm not sure if you can help me though. What is it, brat? Is there any powerful jutsu that is not mentioned in scrolls and library? You know, I was looking for a nice jutsu in library to make myself more powerful. I'm looking for something very powerful, something that no other one can do. This way I can be Hokage, am I correct? Maybe you are right if you can do a jutsu that no other one knows about it that maybe make you the most powerful shinobi. Do you know any jutsu like that? No. Not myself, but I'm sure that Hokage has some secrets for himself. After all, he is professor knowing so many jutsus, and I think he has some secrets for himself. You know, a good shinobi never says his secrets and it helps him in his carriage, so I think there must be a hidden scroll for Hokage. Wow. If I just had that, .. looks like this demon will make my dream true. Come to think of it, no one will blame me. All I need to do is to say where it is and how he can find and approach it. They find him later and kill him and keep the scroll. I'll say that the demon destroyed the scroll as one of his damn pranks and I killed him. I'll be hero and in the same time I'll have the scroll. Thought Mizuki, looking in Naruto's eyes. Well, let me do a little research and I'll find where that scroll is and say what. I'll help you to find it, but you must tell anyone, okay? Hi. It starts now. Thought Mizuki. It was easy. I think Kyuchin was right about his power thirsty and the bastard thinks me as a demon. I know that eyes, those cold-looking hateful eyes. Well, I'll show him when times come. Hash 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 hash. 6 months later, Naruto had a good plan for infiltrating the Hokage Tower. He had layout and he knew all the security alarms, where they were and how they activated. Today was graduating exam for his class. He went to room and as you all know the exam was failure because of damn Bunchin. They events gone as all of us know. I mean, Mizuki told Naruto the place of scroll same day after exam and told him that time was good for action. He told him if Iruka or any other one found him later he could tell he was going to learn one jutsu from scroll and show Iruka that he must be passed by it. Mizuki showed Naruto a place that no one would look for him there and told him that he would come later the night with Iruka for testing his abilities as exam. Bastard. Just keep hope that you can find me there and kill me, huh? Well, you will find nothing. Thought Naruto. Later at night, when Hokage gone out of office for his every night walking habit around the village, Naruto started infiltrating the tower. 30 minutes later he replaced the scroll with a fake one and was on his way out in jungle. Now where should I hide? Go to Hokage Monument. I think I saw people go that way when I was in village facing shinobis. I think they have a safe hideout there. Nice playing, Kyuchin. You think that fingertips I left in Hokage office with the rest of things from Mizuki Teme will work? They should be more than enough. Now Naruto was running as fast as he could to the monument. When he was there he found the hideout and opened the scroll. Now what is the name of the jutsu? Look for anyone that has Bunchin name in it. Kage Bunchin. Let's see. It says the Bunchins will be not the regular ones but the things with real body. They will obey orders of owner of jutsu and they will send him back all information they gathered or anything they learned when they dispelled. Good. I think this will do the job, huh? It will. And it's more useful than you think. You can use them when you are trying new jutsu. They will make the time needed for learning very short. In the same time they will be good in field when you need infiltrating or information gathering, because if anyone find them and try to kill them they will just dispelled and give you all things they found or learned. Keep in mind this. If you need a week for learning a jutsu by yourself, using 7 Kage Bunchins will help you learn the jutsu in just 1 day. In other words, if a jutsu needs to be learned in 1 year, if you use 365 Kage Bunchins you'll learn the jutsu in just 1 day. Wow! Now let's start learning it. No. Just start and copy all the things in the scroll. You need to replace it very soon with the fake one. Naruto started to copy everything in the scroll. Without thinking about what it tells about different jutsus and their power or difficulty or any other information. He was just reading and writing with double care to not making mistakes when he was copying. After about 3 hours he finished the job. Now what? I have a nice plan. Go to place Mizuki showed you. Hide somewhere so the bastard can't find you. I'm sure other ones will look for you. When any other one was there to protect you, just show up and tell them that Mizuki bastard told you that if you can infiltrate the Hokage office and give this scroll to Mizuki you can be passed as shinobi and be on a genin team. Hehe, and here I am. I thought I was the one that had nice plans for pranks. I'm Fox after all. It's in my nature to make good plans and fool others for my benefit. I won't do it with you, of course. I like you after all, thanks. Now let's start the job. And by that Naruto sealed the copy scroll to one of his storage scrolls and put the origin on his shoulders and start running to the hiding place Mizuki showed him. Hash 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 hash. It was 1 hour now. Naruto was hiding and Mizuki was waiting in a tree branch and was looking for the demon. Brat. Suddenly Iruka showed up and Naruto run to him. Iruka-sensei, will you pass me now? What do you mean, Naruto? Do you know what a problem you are in now? What do you mean? Mizuki-sensei told me that if I can infiltrate the Hokage office and find this scroll and come out and give him the scroll I'll be passed. He told that it's an alternative exam for those who fail the exam. He was there looking my process and writing pointers when I was doing the exam. Wasn't it Mizuki-sensei? Told Naruto looking up to the tree branch directly at Mizuki. Before Mizuki can do anything or say anything, Anbu appeared and took him away. Naruto, it was not a test. Hell, there is no alternative way for exam. You mean that bastard told me things to have the scroll? Exactly. Now let's go to Hokage. You must give your report to him. Hi. So they went to Hokage and Naruto told exactly same things to him. He even told about where Mizuki was in the office when he was doing the job. Looking the places he told Hokage found some evidences of Mizuki being there, so naturally he believed Naruto. Now, I should say infiltrating my office is not easy job and you had done such a great thing very fast and accurate. I think no matter what your exam result is I should pass you now. From now on you are an official shinobi of Leaf Village. Kit, speak about team arranging now. Oji-san, may I ask how will you arrange teams? Why are you asking it? Well, I'll be Hokage someday and I want to know the way you are doing the job. Well, it's not a hard job. We will start by the dead last of exams, which will be you, and put him in the team with the rookie of the class, which will be Uchiha Sasuke. Then we will look for a good one for balancing the team. Each team will be arranged like this until all teams arranged. Wow. In other way there will be no super powerful team in any field, huh? All of them will be balanced just by the grades, not by the profession you think for the team. What you mean, Naruto? Well, let's speak about me and Teme. Putting me and him in one team will balance the power, but what is the profession of this team later on? Information gathering? Infiltration? Assassination? First strike? What? I think none of them, because putting me and Teme in one place will make conflicts in the team itself and I can't see any profession shared between me and him. Are you saying that we must arrange them based on the profession they have and not based on the grades? Asked Iruka in surprise. Well, not based on people's profession only, but thinking on their profession, and gather 3 same shinobi in a team with thinking of a profession for the team. For example, think of Hinata and Shino in one team. This team will be good for information gathering or infiltration because of Hinata's Byakugan and Shino's bugs. The main profession depends on the third member of team thou. You can put the third member thinking of how much powerful the team is when they will fight one-on-one. With our example, Hinata will be a close-range fighter but Shino will be long-range. Now what happens if this team forces to fight in close range? Shino will be in trouble and I think Hinata is not that much powerful yet to defend the team by itself, so we need one power force in team. Someone like Choji. And in the same time the sensei must be chosen by the profession you have in mind for the team. For our example, you must choose someone that will be professional in information gathering and infiltration. This way I think you'll have better future shinobi teams Oji-san, and when you need special missions to be done you'll know exactly which team you need. Said the blonde boy grinning at the old Hokage. Wow, I didn't know that Naruto has this talent mind in strategy. It makes sense when I think about what he told. And I can clearly see the holes we made in previous shinobi team in years back. Thought Iruka. Naruto, you made me surprise one more time. Thought old Hokage. Iruka, we will make the teams as Naruto explained. Let us see and test this theory this year and analyze the result. Now you should call all past genin including Naruto 1 week later and ask them to inform us on the profession they have. What are they good at and what is their weak points? Family specialties and more. We'll use this information for arranging this class's teams. Hi Hokage-sama. Kit, you have 1 week to master that Kage Bunshin thing. I know Kyuchin. I know. 2 weeks later Naruto sitting in the class was waiting for Iruka-sensei to show up and read the teams. He mastered the Kage Bunshin in last week, so he informed his sensei and Hokage, indirectly of course, about his profession as information gathering and infiltrator shinobi. He was looking around the class wondering who would be in his team. Any team I will be in will be infiltration or information gathering one, so let's see who can do the job. Choji? Out of it. Sasuke? Hop not. Sakura? Definitely not. Ino? Mind reading family specialty. Maybe she is one of candidates. Hinata? With Byakugan maybe another candidate. Kiba? With his dog can be a tracker. I'm not sure if we'll be with these profession of team or any other team's profession. Shino? With bugs, he will be a powerful candidate. Shikamaru? Too lazy. So candidates are Shino, Ino, Hinata and maybe Kiba. Good. When he was thinking, Iruka came in the room. Hello all. As you know, every time we have fresh genin we arrange the teams based of their academic score. However, this time Hokage-sama have something new and we arranged you in different way. You will inform about your team members and you'll inform about profession your team will have as shinobi on the missions. Now let's start. Team 1. Iruka started to read names and professions. Naruto was not paying attention to those who was not in his important people list. Team 7 Uchiha Sasuke, Inuzuka Kiba, Akamichi Choji, Profession First Strike. Team 8 Aburame Shino, Uzumaki Naruto, Yamanaka Ino, Profession Information Gathering and Infiltration Backup. Team 9 as Steel Around Working. Team 10 Haruno Sakura, Hyuga Hinata, Nara Shikamaru, Profession Infiltration and Information Gathering Backup. Team 11 It's not fair, I must be in the team with Suskekun. Iruka-sensei, yelled pink hair-colored girl named Sakura. Everybody knew she was fangirl of this Sasuke, who was the last remained member of his clan. Hey Iruka, why should I be in any team? I mean, I'm Uchiha and I must train alone with my personal sensei. Why should I restricted by a dog boy and a fat one? Said the raven-haired boy called Uchiha. Hee here you are emote me. Calling Choji was a big mistake. Thought Naruto. I'm not fat, I'm just big boned, you damn Sasuke. Teme. Was the only thing Sasuke remembered before passing because of head bang received from the fat boy named Choji. Everyone shut up. Now, as I told you, these teams arranged by Hokage-sama himself. So now let's complete the list. Again Iruka went on reading unimportant people and Naruto now was thinking about their sensei hopping for a good one. After finishing the list, Iruka lectured them in shinobi life and how hard it was. He spoke about first kill and asked his students to speak with their sensei when that happened and told that they'll know what to do. After finishing lectures, Iruka asked them to gather in class after lunchtime to be picked by their sensei. Hash 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 hash. It was 2 o'clock and everyone sitting in class was waiting for their sensei. Door opened and for Naruto's surprise came in his Tenshinhan and Anka-chan. Team 10 with me, called Kurenai. And Team 8 with me fast on the roofs, told Anko with evil smile in her face. Jumping from their sits they gone out to roofs. There they found both sensei with each other waiting for them, so both teams gathered around and sit in front of two kunoichi. Well, as you informed you'll have profession as team, and as you informed your two teams will be as backup for each other, so we thought it'll be better if we have introduction session with each other so each team will know the other one as well. Start introducing yourselves. Things like your name, what you like, what you dislike, your power and weak points, and your dream for the future. Said Kurenai to both teams. I think nice ladies must go first, Tenshinhan, told Naruto pointing to both sensei. Well, from now on when we are in team formation please call me Kurenai sensei and your teacher with respect too. Okay Foxy? Sure Kurenai sensei. Now as I told nice ladies first, told Naruto with green. Okay. My name is Yuhi Kurenai. I like studying about human mind and psychology. Hate pervert people and specially a pervert cyclops. My power is genjutsu and weak point is taijutsu. Dream of future. To show everyone that a genjutsu user can be a real powerful shinobi and to show that kunoichi are not weak as most people think. My name is Mitarashi Anko. I like dango and hate people who are stupid and don't look underneath and judge others with weak knowledge. My power is ninjutsu and weak point. None of your. Well, I can't remember my past. I had an accident and I forgot everything. My dream is to remember everything and have a nice family and people that appreciate me. Now your turn Pinky. My name is Haruno Sakura. I like a person, and I hate Naruto. My power is knowledge of studying books and my weak point. Well, I think I have no weak point. My dream for future is to marry with. All those holes in sentences will be Sasuke-kun. Sensei, informed Ino. Shut up Ino pig. Well go on Ino, it's your turn, called Kurenai for stopping the catfight. My name is Yamanaka Ino. I like Naruto and practicing to become a good kunoichi. I hate forehead girl named Sakura and for some time now I hate Sasuke for being emote me. My power is my family's mind jutsus and my weak point is taijutsu and physical strength. Ino pig, you should not call Sasuke-kun that, and from when you changed your mind from loving him? And what's it with I like Naruto? That Dobi is dead last, what do you see in him after all? Chirped Sakura. Hyuga, am I right? Your turn, said Anko ignoring Sakura completely. Anyo. MYNN name Hyuga HH Hinata. I like NN Naruto-kun. He gives me PP power and SS self-estimate. IHH hate fangirls. My power is family jutsu and my weak is SSSSS stuttering. My dream of future is to solve TT the problem in FF family members, said Hinata stuttering so much with red face and fiddling her fingers together. Okay you lazy one. Wake up and tell us about yourself, yelled Anko, Mendux. My name is Nara Shikamaru. I like watching clouds and don't like troublesome things so much. My power is family jutsu that binds with people's shadow and let me move their body as they want. My weakness, well it's too troublesome to think about it. And my dream, well, Mendux, said lazy Shikamaru. Now Anko had a vein popping on her forehead trying not to kill the boy, saying that he was not in her team to herself. And what about you Foxy? Asked Anko. My name is Uzumaki Naruto. I like ramen and Achan Kurenai sensei and you Anko sensei. I hate people who mistreat others because of their look or whatever they don't have control on. My power in ninjutsu and taijutsu. My weak point is genjutsu. Dream for future? Well I'll keep it for myself for now. Okay Team 10 be in Training Ground 10, at 8 AM tomorrow sharp. Keep in mind that I hate being late so that I can give you your final exam. Same for Team 8 in training ground 44 inches, said both Kunoichi and went in a poof of smoke. What is this exam? We are genin and had graduating exam, why should we have another one? Asked Sakura. Naruto gone all the way to inform them about the meaning of academy exam and this exam, and told them that the purpose for this exam is to test their teamwork. And if they won't go as team, they will be sent back to academy. So no matter what is the task you are asked for, no matter the situation, no matter what they say, just keep in mind that you should work as team. I'm sure they will try to make things look like that you must go separately in the exam, and I'm sure they will put rules that force you do it. Just ignore them and work as team, said Naruto, walking away from everyone. How does he know this? Asked Sakura to no one but herself. Naruto got up early in morning. Remembering that he had an exam today, he ate his breakfast fast, and done a little stretching exercises for warm-up. Then went on to training area 44 for looking around and plan for possible strategy. When he was in front of a huge fence with a sign for training area 44, he was in deep thought. This area is weird. Let's see. I don't think she will ask us to go inside, or maybe she will. Well, if she don't, we should be exam in this open area, so it will be simple taijutsu or even showing our powerful jutsus. But thinking of our team's profession, I think it won't be the task for exam. Then she will ask us to go inside. God, I hate this area. It looks creepy. Well, I think I have no other way. If she asks us to go inside, then it should be safe. She won't risk her team's safety after all. Now, what the exam will be. I heard about that damn ball test, but I think she won't ask us for it. It's best suited for first strike teams. Gathering information and infiltration, will be something that we should look for? Will be some traps? Well, it sounds like the real exam for us. Whatever, Ino is here. Hi Ino. How are you? Hi. I'm ready to rock. Where is Shino? Didn't you see him coming here in the way? Nope. Do you know what the exam will be like? Not sure. I was thinking about it but can't figure it. Hope I won't fail. It's better for you to not fail. After all, I won't work in a team with just a bug boy and a creepy crazy woman. Who is the creepy crazy woman? Asked Anko, jumping down from a tree branch. Who? Creepy? Crazy? Who told that? Asked Ino worriedly. Let's see, I thought it was you, answered the sensei with some devilish smile in her face, rotating a kunai in her hand. No, I didn't say things like that. Maybe I was wrong, thanks God, thought Ino, sweating heavily. Note to self. Never talk bad about her. You don't know when she is around, Ino. After about 5 minutes, Shino was with the team ready for the exam. Okay. As you know, your profession is information gathering and infiltration. I have a very special exam for you. There is a pervert Cyclops who is sensei of a new and fresh genin team. You must find him. Find his apartment and infiltrate it. Finding all his orange books and burn them and replace them with fake gay porno magazines. Then you must put a video camera in room in a place that every motion can be recorded. After that, if tomorrow you came with the video here, you are past the exam. Now you have time limit. The deadline for the exam will be 2 o'clock tomorrow at lunchtime. You should be here with the tape and evidence of the orange books been burned. Ready? Your exam starts from now. Saying that, Anko vanished in poof of smoke, leaving poor genin to their own. What was that? Asked Ino. A well-planned exam. I think she has some sort of problem with said guy and the books, answered Shino. Well, how should we know who is the guy? Asked Naruto. First of all, she mentioned the person as a man. Second, he is Shinobi, a sensei for a fresh genin team. He reads orange books. Now we know that Team 10 sensei is not man. We need to find 3 more teams and see if their sensei is man and reading orange book. Then we will follow him until we find his house and we will go on for plan from there, answered Shino. How can we look for several teams in the same time? Should I use my cage bunchins? The sensei may detect them. Asked Naruto. I'll use my bugs. They can find and track the guy. After that, they'll inform me about the place he lives. Wow. With the plan set, Shino started to send his bugs to every direction. After about an hour, one of the bugs informed him that the sensei was found in Training Ground 7. Okay, we found him. He is in Training Ground 7. Named Kakashi. He has an eye patch on his left eye. He is the teacher for Team 7 containing Kiba, Sasuke and Choji. He is examining the team with some sort of ball test. Said Shino all the information the bug gathered. Okay, we will go there and stand in safe distance, then you can use your bugs to track him again, ha? Told Ino. Let's go. Continued Naruto. Hash 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 hash. It was afternoon. They found the place the victim lives. The mentioned man gone out, and Shino informed them that he was going to Hokage Tower. We'll have 30 minutes at least. Hurry up, told Naruto. Jumping from rooftop to rooftop. Naruto used his chakra at his foots to walk on the wall, leaving Shino and Ino with wide eyes on their faces. Opening a window, he went in. Started to look for the hidden place. After 20 minutes he found them in a place under a table, in some sort of save hidden in the woods on the floor. He gathered all the books and stored them in a scroll, and replaced them with exactly looking like gay porno magazines. And looking around found a nice hiding place for the camera. Putting the camera and turning it on. He left the place. Poor victim never could guess how his books was replaced. Okay, let's go, said Naruto to others. And they left the place as fast as they could. Later that night all Konoha could hear screams of gods and their hate for the poor man. No one knew why the poor man was screaming like that. Next morning other shinobi found Hatake Kakashi in the streets looking to sky with empty eyes and wandering around with no place in mind. Some thought that he got mad and loosed his mind, but after 23 hours they saw him in front of Hokage asking for his team's first D-rank mission, and this was the time that our team infiltrated again and took the camera and tapes running to ground 44, well knowing the reasons for the screams last night. Hash 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 hash. Arriving to Area 44, they saw Anko sitting in a tree branch eating dango. They informed her about the mission and gave her details on the project. Then as evidence they gave her the scroll containing all the orange books and burning them in front of her. Giving her the videotape, they waited for the exam result. You done very well. With those screams last night I knew infiltration was success. But was waiting for detail. Good. You all pass. Now we'll meet Team 10 and we'll go to Hokage-sama for our first D-rank mission. By the way, I don't want to hear any wrong word for so many D-rank missions, okay? If you think with productive mind you'll find nice ways to turn those missions to training as a team. Said Anko after that they started walking and soon they found Team 10 waiting for them. And soon they were in front of old Hokage waiting for their first mission. Hello. Seeing all of you here for missions, I think you passed the exams given to you by your sensei. By the way, I hope Kakashi's missing books has nothing to do with your missions. Now for your first mission I want Team 8 go to help gardening the old man mentioned in this paper. And Team 10 you'll find Daimyo's cat Tora. By the way, you'll go after her so many times. She is most shinobi's nightmare. Said old Hokage. Hi, said both teams in the same time, leaving the room going for their missions. Hash 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 hash. It was 1 month later when Naruto, holding a white cat in hand, came to room with his team for delivering the cat for the 100th times in month. Thinking that they had done enough D-rank missions, he asked Hokage, Oji-san, do you think we are ready for any C-rank mission? Let's see, you finished 120 D-rank missions in 1 month, meaning 4 missions each day at least. Yeah, I think you are ready for a nice C-rank patrolling mission after this new record," said Hokage, giving Anko a scroll containing details for their patrolling mission. Leaving the room, Anko informed the team that the patrol is around Fire Country's border in a place called Valley of the End near Rice Country. She asked them to go and gather supply for 1-month mission period. And leaved. As team was leaving the room, they heard Sakura's voice saying that it's not fair and Sasuke's team is the one who should receive the patrol mission. Looking around, they found Team 7 in the waiting room, and they knew that Sakura yelled to inform Sasuke that she concerned about him even if they was not in the same team. You should see the face of Sasuke when he heard the yelling of Pink Banshee. Hash 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 hash. At his apartment, Naruto was gathering supplies. Most of them was ramen cups, for 1 month. Putting one empty storage scroll on the floor and gathering every food in one seal and cloths in another and weapons in another. He still had one empty seal in the scroll, so he decided to store his copy scrolls in it. They were sealed in another storage scroll containing storage scrolls itself. Actually, Naruto had a complete clustered library in storage scroll seal in one final scroll that had 5 seals, and above each of them wrote ninjutsu, kenjutsu, genjutsu, fuinjutsu, and the last seal had nothing on it. Naruto knew that it belonged to secret scroll he copied from Hokage office and some other S-class scrolls he found in different part of library. When he sealed this library scroll, he heard Kyuubi's voice. Kit, do you think it's a good idea to have it sealed and carry it when people are around? They may see you reading stuff from one of them, and when you are sleeping they may find it and stole it. You can't do all the process again, and you can't risk your cover be gone. I know, Kyuchin, but it's safe for carrying it with me. And it's better to take it. I can't leave it behind. You know people damage everything in the apartment when I'm not home. Don't worry, I'll be sure no one see me when I'm taking a scroll from the storage. Then when I'm reading one scroll, now one will think about it and won't pay attention. And besides, it'll be 1-month mission and I'll have long free time for practicing some of those nice jutsus. As you wish. But be careful, my Kit Foxy. I'll be Kyuchin, said blonde boy, blushing from little name the fox called him with. Naruto was awake from a sound outside of his tent. Looking around, he found that it was around midnight. Knowing that he had the first watch, he knew that he could refuse the sound and go to sleep. After all, Anko-sensei was for the second watch, and if any problem happened he was sure that she would inform them in time. But from instinct he got out of his tent looking for the sound source. Anko was nowhere to be seen. He was worried about his sensei's well-being, so he started looking around for her. Some minutes later, a little far from the camp, he found her sitting on the ground with one hand around her neck, panting heavily. Are you okay, Anko-chan? Oh, Naruto, don't worry, it'll pass. Just help me to walk to the camp. Helping Anko with putting her arm around his neck and supporting her weight, they went to camp. Sitting near the fire, Naruto asked, Anyo, Anko-sensei, I never seen you in such a pain. What is the problem? Can I do anything to help you? Unfortunately, you can't do anything, Naruto. It's the curse mark that bastard gave me before cleaning my memories. He told me that this mark will give me the power and will make me powerful, but God knows that it hurts like hell. I never feel power when it pulses like this, just pain and pain. I don't know how to suppress it. Hokage-sama helped me with putting a limitation seal around it. The seal reduces the pain, but still it's too much. But no worry. Most of the time it passes in minutes. Why did he give this to you? Didn't he know the result? Wasn't you important to him? Well, I thought that I'm important to him, but after all I was just another test subject in his eyes. He was developing this seal mark when he gave me this. He said that the research was finished and the mark is ready to be used by people. He told me that he'll give it to those who is important to him. Bastard. I didn't know the meaning of being important for him. Is there any way to remove it? No. Hokage-sama tried so many times and all the times he failed. We asked a Hyuga to look and analyze the system. He informed us that the mark has strange chakra within it and it is pushing it in my chakra circulatory system. He informed us that if we will not be careful for removing the seal it can kill me. God knows how much I like to remove it but no one knows how. If I remember correctly, the snake bastard told me that even he himself can't remove the seal. Well, I'll start to study about chakra seals soon and see if I can find a way to suppress the leakage of that chakra to your system. This should reduce the pain at least. Honestly, do you think that you can do something like that even when Hokage-sama couldn't do much? So you forget that I have a foxy queen sealed in me that has thousands of years of experience in all the things that any human being can imagine. Well, maybe this will bring a new hope, but I can't risk too much. Okay. Sure. I won't do things before being 100% sure about the result. After all, I'm not the stupid boy everyone see. It's just a role play and please keep it a secret to yourself, okay? Thanks for trusting me to say secrets, Naruto. Don't afraid, I won't say it to anyone. Kid, why did you say that to her? After all, we don't know her completely and considering her mental state I'm not sure about her trustworthy. Kyeichin, we need to start trusting to some others someday and we must start this sometime and with someone. Who is better than Sensei who shares same problems with the village? A woman that is hated by most of the villagers for a reason that she has nothing to do with? If I can't trust her, then who is the person that I should trust? Backquote, well, I think I have nothing to say for that logic. You are growing very fast, Foxy. Thanks. Anyo, Anko-sensei. If you want I can continue watch, so go on and rest a little. After all, I'm awake now and I don't think that I could sleep. Are you sure, Naruto? Hi, okay. Wake me if any problem happened, okay? Hi. With that, Anko gone to her tent for sleep. This was a perfect time for Naruto to open his library scroll and getting a scroll from it. Well, what kind of training I should start? I think you can start looking for another jutsu from the secret scroll. After all, you managed Kage Bunshin to its full potential, so you can move on for another powerful jutsu. Good idea. Now let's see what we have. Kage Shuriken Ninjutsu. Maybe this one will be nice to learn. It says a shinobi can shoot a shuriken and make needed hand signs, changing one shuriken to as many shurikens as his chakra allows. Deciding of the name, the base knowledge for this one must be like Kage Bunshin, and considering my chakra amount, this may be mean making thousands of shurikens just from one shuriken. What do you think, Q? It's a nice jutsu. You definitely need an attack ninjutsu. And if you could combine this jutsu with your Kage Bunshin, can you guess what will happen to your opponent? He will be a bag of meat after that. No one should be able to survive after that. Exactly, and this is what I call a foxy boy, hee hee. Now if I remember our conversation, I can start learning it with the help of Kage Bunshin, correct? Yeah. And by using them I think you'll have mastered this jutsu in the morning. Now let's start the show. Hi. Naruto, going a little far from the camp, made 300 Kage Bunshins and started training for the Kage Shuriken no Jutsu. The process was slow at first, but after 1 hour he dismissed all his Bunshins and having their knowledge started to test the jutsu. Now he found that he was mastered it half a way. Actually, he could make more than 500 shurikens from one shuriken. The problem was that they were destroyed just when they hit target. Now he was sure that by the morning he should master this jutsu because he knew exactly what he needed to make the jutsu to work. Just putting more chakra to each shadow shuriken. Hash 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 hash. It was about 2 weeks now and Naruto was studying about seals that could store chakra in them. There was little resources and the material was too complex for him, but he promised himself that he would finish learning them and helping Anka-chan. It's too complex. How should I know where to start making a simple seal to store a little of chakra in it? Well, I know a seal that can store a chakra to it, but it's not like these seals you are looking to, and it's not a big deal. It's just for sealing chakra that is hanging in the air. Not a big deal, as I said, and I'm not sure if it can help you. Well, anything may help. How can you teach me? We need to be in your mind so I can show you the shape and the knowledge behind it and the mechanism. Okay, no one is around and it's not my time for camp watch, so let's start. Concentrating chakra to his core, Naruto closed his eyes and after about a minute he was in front of the beautiful girl with red hair. Okay, sit and pay attention. This seal needs to be shaped like circle, just like those storage seals. After all, it's a kind of storage seal. Now come close and take a look. As you can see, it has 5 lines going to the center, and you must know that each line is for sealing one element of the chakra, one for wind, one for earth, and so on. In the middle of the circle need to put another seal symbols again in circular shape. This new one will block the chakra to get out of the seal. You need to activate each circle in certain order depending of the process you need the seal to do. For example, if you are sealing the chakra, you must activate the outer circle, then the lines to the center, and when all the chakra was sealed you need to activate the central circle. When you want to release the chakra, you must first deactivate the central circle and then deactivate the outer circle, and the chakra will be pushed out to environment from the line channels automatically. Keep in mind that you can't use this system to store your chakra for later usage because, as I said, when you release it, it'll be vanished to environment around you. Interesting. I can't figure the usage of this seal yet, but I'm sure that it can be used later on when I think more about it. Thanks Q. Now I'll go out and try it. Can you look if I do it correctly and give comment when I'm out of here? Yeah, no problem, Foxy. With that, Naruto came back to the real world and started shaping the seal. After half an hour trying, he managed to make the seal and stored some of his chakra. And then released it. He found that no matter how much chakra he put in the seal, it'll be stable and do the job perfectly. He found an empty scroll and wrote the principles and mechanism and seal shapes and uses for this seal in it for recording it in his library, calling it Chakra Storage Seal. Hash 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 hash. The mission finished with nothing more special to be said. After a month they changed post with new Genin team and went back to Hokage for mission reporting. When they finished reporting, Naruto stayed beyond others. Do you want to say anything, Naruto? Are things all right? Nothing is bad, Oji-san, but I want you to look to this seal. And say what you think. I have a theory, but I'll tell you after your answer for the seal. Then Naruto made a perfect chakra storage seal and stored some chakra in it. Showing the Hokage all the process of sealing and unsealing, he waited for his comment. Well, the seal is not so complicated and it's easy and fast to make. Yet I can see that it's well balanced and stable no matter how much chakra you put in it. But what is the usage of thing like this? Why anyone want to seal chakra in seal when they won't get it back when they release it? Asked Hokage, wondering how Naruto managed to make such a good seal. Well, I'm sure you know Anko Sensei's situation with that damn mark she has. I think this will help her. I just need to find a way to link this seal with the chakra that is gathered in that mark. Then I could seal that chakra completely and seal, and even with releasing the chakra it will vanish to environment, meaning that it won't go back to Anko Sensei. I just don't know how I must connect it to that damn chakra yet. Wow, you make me surprised, Naruto. There is a way to connect any seal with any kind of chakra in any person or any object. Wait a minute, I'll be back. With that, Hokage went to another room and after several minutes came back with 3 books. Here, these are all books we have about seals in Konoha. I want you to start reading them by order. In the first book there is a complex that will allow you to connect things with any chakra in contact with complex. I want you to learn it. But you should not try your theory on any person before we test it so many times that make us sure it won't harm people, okay? Hi. Thanks, Oji-san, yelled Naruto, taking the books and running out of the room, leaving a smiling, surprised Hokage to his thoughts. Anko was standing in front of old Hokage waiting for him to let her speak. After a little time, old man finished some paperwork and looked to the Kunoichi. What can I do for you, Anko? Well, Hokage-sama, there is something I want to discuss with you. I don't know if it's important or not, but I feel like saying this maybe has potential for some later information. Go on, you remember my curse mark? Well, when we was in the patrol mission, Near the Valley of the End it was disturbing me. As you know, the seal is related to Orochimaru, so I think when it pulses so much and powerful it may lead us to Orochimaru or anything related to him. He's just like an amplifier for the seal, so I think you should send some people investigate area around the valley. Interesting. So you think there is some source of Orochimaru's chakra around the valley? Maybe. Well, I should look forward to it. I'll send 2 Anbu to the valley to see if they can find something that lead us for farther investigation. Thanks for information. Hash 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 hash. Naruto was sitting in Ichiruka ramen stand eating his final ramen cup. A girl's voice heard from behind. Naruto-kun. Hello Hinata-san. How is everything? Long time no see. How is the missions for you and your teammates? Good. No big missions like you, but we did nice things in village. I heard you had a C rank. How are those? Said the girl with no stuttering for the first time. Well, it was simple border patrol mission. Nothing happened, but you can't put your guard down because every minute has potential of being attacked by missing nins wanting to enter the country. Correct. Which side of country you patrolled? Asked Hinata, fighting to not faint and trying to make conversation. North border near the rice country around a valley called the Valley of the End. I don't know why they named it like that. Actually it's a nice place with 2 nice status each on one side of a nice waterfall. Those status looked like shinobi. I wonder who they were. Anyo, they teach history in academy about those status. Well, most of the time I was asleep in history classes. Said Naruto, scratching back of his head. Okay, those of 2 famous shinobi in Konoha's history. One was the Senju Arashi, the former of Senju clan and former of hidden village of Konoha. His status is in the east side of the valley with a ram hand seal. The other one is Uchiha Madara, the former of Uchiha clan and an ancient warrior who seems to be dead in the fight with Arashi in the Valley of the End. His status is in the west side of the valley with tiger hand seal. This valley is a place for remembrance of nobility and braveness of Senju Arashi in contrast with power hunger with cowardice and avenger life of Uchiha Madara. Wow, you sound like Iruka sensei. But honestly those status made like those 2 were the most powerful shinobi in history. They were Naruto. Madara was known for his dojutsu, Sharingan. And Arashi known for his dojutsu Byakugan. He was not a Hyuga of course, but he was the first one that had Byakugan. So you can call the fight between them fight of dojutsus and fight of light and darkness. Just like every human being's life. You know, everyone has a dark side, and in lifetime every person needs to have a fight in himself for gaining personality. Sometime the dark side win and sometime light, but when one side wins there is so hard to change person's personality. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. Kurenai-sensei asked me to tell you that your team will be in training ground 10 tomorrow for some information exchange. Okay, I'll inform them. Now I must go train. By the way, can you tell me what is dojutsu and how they make people powerful tomorrow? H. Hi. Good. For now. Bye. Bye. Hash 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 hash. Naruto was sitting in grass field around training ground 44 meditating and trying to contact with Kyuubi. He had some problem understanding the principles in some of the seals he read some hours ago and wanted to speak with Kyuubi about the chakra contacting seal, as he named it, for the kind of seal he spoke with Hokage same day. After about a minute he was in his trance state, as he called it, in front of nude red hair girl. Kyuchin, do you think you can have some sort of dress or somehow cover your body? Why you don't like what you see? It's not like that. It's just that I'm not relaxed when you show everything. So I can show something after all, and you like to see some of me, huh? Please Kyuchin, will you stop teasing me? Nope, never. After all it's part of my kitsune nature. Whatever. Just please cover those special area that make you different from me. Aw, come on, I have the most perfect body in human world. And you want to cover it? Well, you are not fun at all. With a blink an eye, Kyubi had a little of cloth on, just as much needed to cover her womanhood, but nothing on for her chest, just used her long red hair to cover her tits. Is it good now? Just a little show for my Foxy ha. I think you won't go farther, so let's start the business. Go on, Gaki. I'm sure you know about my conversation with Oji-san. Do you think that chakra connection seals can do the job? They should do it. Don't forget, you can ask that nice pretty hot girl named Hinata for help. She has Byakugan, and with those eyes she can see all the tenketsu and chakra circulatory system, so she can inform you if those seals will work properly or not. By the way, why are those eyes are so important? Are they that much powerful? Yeah. You know that bloodlines can be passed by gens, and each bloodline will give the person some power that no other one except for the clan can't possess. So it make each clan unique in some manner. I wonder what would happen if I had some sort of bloodline you want to have? How? I can change your genetic map for some sort of bloodline. I think for the first change I can make your gens change to let your children have your fast healing ability. It's because of my chakra now that you heal so fast, but if you want I can change it as a genetic ability so it'll be a bloodline. Cool. How much time it need to happen? And does it has side effects? I mean, I don't want to fuse with your chakra and become half demon. Don't worry. It will not have things to do with fusion, and there is no side effect, but the procedure will be slow. Something about 6 months for complete genetic map change in your whole body. Good. By the way, Foxy, I want to tell you a secret, but you should not let others know it until I tell you who can know it, okay? Be sure. I can keep secrets. Well, Uchiha Madara is not dead as most people think. He lost his body but not his soul. I'm not sure how this happened, but he is wandering around Shinobi World with no body. You can call him Ghost, but he is not even Ghost because all normal people can see him. But he can't harm people with jutsu or sharp objects, yet he can play with your brain and manipulate you if you don't know him well. Shouldn't Oji-san be informed? Not for now. As I told, he is not a treat until you have weak mind. Okay, now to my last thing I want to tell you. I need help on some seals I'm learning. I can't understand principles and Oji-san is so busy so he can't help me. Okay. Come near and let's start the teaching Foxy class. Next day Team 8 and 10 gathered in Training Area 10. Their sensei arrived about 10 minutes later. Okay, I asked both of you teams to gather for information exchange. Now let's start by informing you about Team 7's last mission. After Team 8's patrol mission assignment, the Uchiha demanded Hokage-sama for a C-rank mission. It started as a simple mission, thinking that they will encounter bandits and no shinobi, but later they encountered 2 missing chunins from Mist with S-rank missing junin from same country. They finished the mission with success but with several wounded members. Now they reported that a man named Gato was the reason for economy crisis in Wind Country and he was killed in the mission, so now with the Wave Country's bridge the economy will be better and soon that country will be rich. In the same time my team done several D-rank missions and 1 C-rank mission that contained to deliver a message scroll to Fire Country's daimyo. The mission was success with no problem at all. Now leader of Team 10, please inform us about your patrol mission, said Kurenai. Anyo, Enko-sensei, who is the leader in the team? You never mentioned before who must be the leader of the team, asked Naruto, scratching back of his head sheepishly. Actually, I was watching your development during the mission to assign your leadership for one of you, but I couldn't make mine, so I'll go on for report. Our mission was patrolling around Fire Country's borders on the north near Valley of the End. Started Enko for reporting the mission information. After some time of telling about people past the border and information they gathered about other countries, they ended the meeting and started to speak personal things with one another. But before that both sensei asked them to be around until they return from meeting the Hokage. At this time Naruto asked Hinata for a private speak. Moving a little farther from other team members, Naruto informed Hinata about Anko's status and her course mark on her neck and behavior she had when the mark was active and pulsing. Now, I found a very nice seal that can be used for sealing chakra in it, and later on when you release chakra it will be vanished in environment. As you can see, I need a person that can help me for chakra circulation in her tenketsu and circulation system. Will you help me with your dojutsu and inform me what that damn seal do with her chakra? Can you do something like that? Asked Naruto, hoping that she can help. Well, I can try. Good. Now we wait for them to return, and after that I'll ask them to let you watch Anko with your Byakugan, okay? Hi. With that said, Naruto started reading another part of the sealing book. It was the first book Hokage gave him and was just about the principles, but he was reading the chapter for those chakra connection seals. Thanks to Kyuubi, he now knew the mechanism of seals up to this chapter. Of course, they were no big deal things like seals for storing things in it in different shapes and different storage capacity. Seals for simple smoke traps that would be activated if someone walk on them and they would smoke, so let you know where is the person, and one funny seal that would work like an alarm clock. Later chapters was a little bit harder, containing seals that some medic nin use. These seals were for chakra manipulation and he didn't understand well because of lack of knowledge in medic jutsu. But he understand how they transfer chakra in them and how they worked. Now the only problem was to find a seal that will connect a person's chakra circulatory by chosen chakra type. Most of the seals he studied until now would let him connect to person's chakra circulation, but none of them would choose certain chakra type. With Anko's problem, he should find a seal that could differentiate Anko's normal chakra from Orochimaru's chakra. If he could find it, then the rest was easy. He would use a chakra transfer seal and connect that seal to chakra storage seal, and then all should work fine. He started to look for a way to use for differentiating Anko's chakra from other one. He started looking forward in book reading titles to see if he can find something useful. He found a little chapter that was about some seals for medic nin that used for finding person's genetic map. The introduction informed that with combining the seal with another seal, one could define person's chakra system and his affinity. Maybe this can help. Let's see if I can define Anko's chakra, then I should find a way to block transferring that chakra in baths between seals, and by doing that the only chakra that would transfer will be Snake Tami's chakra. Now how should I block the chakra type this seal finds and sends out as output? Then he started to look for blocking seals chapter. There was several seals for blocking different things like water flow, fire, wind, earth, and lightning. But there was no special seal for blocking chakra flow. Maybe I should look for the other books. Maybe I don't need them. After all, if the mark won't mix the chakra with Anko continuously, then I could connect the mark and its chakra with storage seal straight on without need to block anything. Well, I should wait for Anka-chan to return. Hash 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 hash. 1 hour later, both Kunoichi returned with some papers in hand. We have some news for you. These are papers for participating in Chunin exams. We don't force you to participate. Actually, I think you should wait 1 more year to be ready. It's dangerous and you may die, so think deep before accepting to participate. Informed Anko. No way, I'll wait. I'll participate no matter what. After all, we trained every day and had so many missions. So I think I'll participate. Said Ino. Same here. I think with considering the amount of training I had both with clan and team, I'm ready. Said Shino. I should talk with you, sensei. After that I'll think about participating or not. Informed Naruto. What you mean you will inform us? Don't you want to become Chunin faster? Asked Ino. No. I want to be one, but as I told Konohamaru long ago, there is no shortcut, so, if I'm not ready then I won't participate. Before anyone could say more, Naruto asked both Anko and Kurenai with Hinata to come with him. Walking a little distance from others, Naruto informed Anko and Kurenai about Hinata's help for the mark. It's nice of you to help others, Hinata, said Kurenai with a warming smile on her face. Yeah, Can you really see my chakra system? Hi. Then start right now and say what you see. Hinata, activating her dojutsu, started scanning Anko's tenketsu and chakra system. After about a minute she started reporting, Anyo. I can see two different type of chakra in your system. One looks like your normal chakra emanating from your chakra core and the other is leaking from a center at your neck on left side. The thing is that the second chakra is not mixing with your chakra, but circling in your system as pulses. So in other words, it's like a heartbeat. With each pulse it releases the chakra to your system, and this chakra is blocking your normal chakra in each tenketsu it reaches before fading in your system. And it pulses continuously. Crap. Now I have problems to be solved, said Naruto, thinking loudly. What you mean, Foxy? Asked Anko. Well, I hope that the mark won't pulse continuously, and I hope that the chakra won't circulate in your system permanently. Now I need to find a way to block your normal chakra in sealing road to stop sealing it in storage seal, informed Naruto. And how will you differentiate my normal chakra with bastards? Asked Anko. There is a special seal that is used to define person's genetic map with chakra signature and affinity type. I can use it and it'll be blocked, so the only chakra transfer will be Snake 1. But until now I couldn't find any chakra flow blockage seal. I must investigate further and maybe I should ask Oji-san for that. And after that you can heal Anko's course mark? Asked Kurenai, amused with Naruto's progress with sealing art. Yeah, if I can find blockage seal it'll be guaranteed and it'll be safe for usage. Nice Gaki, I look forward to it and I'm counting on you. Anyo, Anko-sensei, do you think I'm ready for Chunin exam? Please answer honestly. Well, Foxy, for a rookie you are very powerful and well progressed, but this don't mean that you are as powerful as needed for Chunin exam. But I think if you participate you'll survive, but I'm not sure about outcome. You must decide yourself. If you ask me, I say be patient as wait for next year. This way will be granted that you'll pass. Thanks, Anka-chan. Then I won't participate. Well, I think you should inform your teammates. Hi. With that been said, Naruto went back to his team and told them about his decision about exam. With surprise, Ino took it smoothly, just saying that she'll look for another person for replacement, but Shino was another story. He was angry and his bugs was flying all around him with frightening sound. You are betraying us, Dope. What did you call me? Dope? Why? Betraying? Do you know the meaning for it? You are leaving us alone exactly when we need you. What's the meaning of this if it doesn't called betraying? Shino, I just think that I'm not ready for the exam and that's all. Do you think that I should go on just because my team want it? What if I die? Will you think that I was killed because of you? No. You'll just say that I was weak and you'll start denial system and saying that I shouldn't participate no matter what you said. That's not right. And WHO said that you'll die? Well, I don't want to argue about this, Shino. That's my decision and that's final. Go to hell. And with yelling last sentence several times, Shino left the place, leaving a dumb Naruto behind.
That's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on my other social media accounts. Anime God here, and I'm signing off.